L.O.T.S Media, Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. You guys know what it's in, folks. We back as usual by the grace of the Most High. You guys, you know how I start this off. It's the incomparable, the art to imitate, but cannot be duplicated. If you didn't know, I'm the one that keeps creating what they keep taking. I'm the one that took their style from. I'm the elected, appointed voice of the streets. This is powered by L.O.T.S Media. Once again, L.O.T.S is an acronym. If you don't know, it's leader of the streets, lord of the streets, learning off the streets, etc. Alright? This is powered by L.O.T.S Media. And I want to welcome everyone to the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 84. What's going on, family? Like I said again, this is episode number 84. So what does that mean? That means that we're 16 episodes away from episode 100. That part. You guys do me a favor, don't be a ninja watching, the person that be creeping and watching. Don't be no pocket watching, that's just a hater. And you definitely want to be one of these, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we call a piece of time. Make sure you guys are interacting with the channel. Alright? Now, we're gonna stop this beautiful intro. Shout out to Ezo as always on the intro music. That part. Alright, that part. You guys do me a favor. Don't be a ninja watcher. Alright? That's people that be creeping and watching. Do me a favor. As soon as you come in the building, I want you guys to leave a comment in the comment section. We call that leaving a fingerprint. Let me know that you're in the building. Also, I need everybody to hit that thumbs up. Hit the heart. I need you guys to like the video. Alright? Don't be a ninja watcher. It's a person that be creeping and watching. Don't be no pocket watcher. Because that's just a hater. You definitely want to be one of these. Once again, that's a peeping time. Don't go to jail. You won't have to find out what a peeping time is if you don't know what a peeping time is. That part. Alright? Now, like I said before, I'm the incomparable, the art to imitate, but cannot be duplicated. The one they took their style from. Alright? I'm the one that keeps creating what they keep taking. I'm the elected, appointed voice of the streets. I'm the leader of the streets. Lord of the streets. Learning off the streets. Living off the streets. You know what I mean? We eat off the land over here. And this is powered by L.O.T.S Media. And I want to welcome everyone to the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 84. That part. Once again, my good people, we are 16 episodes from episode 100. And it will be celebrated. Shout out to everybody in the building. Like I said, as soon as you come to the building, do me a favor, wipe your feet on the rug. We call that hitting the like button. Wipe your feet on the rug. Show me that you guys are raised right. Show me that you have manners, all right? Don't disgrace your parents and your grandparents, etc. Show them that you have manners and hit that like button, that thumbs up or the heart on whatever platform you're seeing this on. Keep in mind, we're streaming from Facebook. We're streaming from YouTube, obviously. Shout out to everybody in YouTube land. And we're also streaming through Twitter, that part. All right? Also, the audio will be on Apple Podcasts. Last week's audio was not there. We had some issues, all right? So it'll be 2 audios uploaded tonight from the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. So if you guys are on Apple and you didn't get a chance to hear episode number 83, we're going to put it up for you, all right? Nonetheless, shout out to Paul Bizzle, my brother from a different mother. That part, Bizzle. What's going on, gang? Now, you guys, this is going to be a very eventful week. You guys already know what we're here for. We ain't got to beat around the bush. You know what I mean? You know we're going to speak about the whole Kendrick Lamar and Drake, what's going on. That's obviously we're going to speak about that. Nonetheless, we can't get around it. Also, we're going to speak about Coi Leray. Recently, Coi Leray posted something about Benzino. Benzino continues on his tirade, disgracing his daughter. We're going to speak about Benzino. All right? What else we have here? Ryan Garcia. All right, Ryan Garcia tested for performance enhancement drugs. So you guys see that fight between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. The winner's at jeopardy at this moment, all right? We'll go more into depth about that, all right? But once again, Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia tested positive amid their fight, all right, for drug enhancement. What's that? PED? That part. That's the acronym. Also, this is funny. We'll speak about this. Gilbert Arenas. Now, you guys know Gilbert Arenas. I seen that he had that video with Nick Young, and they were talking about Dre and Michelle. We don't need to go there. Check it out on another podcast. But nonetheless, it looks like Gilbert Arenas. He took back a $400,000 ring. And I'm curious to know how you guys feel about that. Gilbert Arenas took back a $400,000 ring from his fiancee. All right, and he replaced it with a fake ring. That's the kicker right there. We'll elaborate on that. All right. What else we have here? Okay, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. So you guys, the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. You guys know we anticipate the fight. I think it's going to happen on July the 21st, I believe. Let me know in the comment section if that's the wrong date. But for now, to my knowledge, it's July 21st. June or July. I think it may be June. I'm not sure. All right. Nonetheless, that fight is going to be a professional fight. So it's going to count against both fighters' official boxing record. All right. So it's been sanctioned as a professional fight. That is the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Also, last but not least, Nike. All right, we're going to speak about this. You guys know I'm not into fake. This is a good one because I'm not into to bootleg items, copies, how you say, what you call that, fake, just fake material, fake clothing. Well, you guys already know they had the Bathe and Ape brand, all right? Also, Omni and the Hellcat had a brand also, a sneaker brand that was similar to Nike's, all right? Nike Dunks, whether they was emulating the Nike Dunks or they're emulating the Air Force One. All right, in this case, this is Bathe and Apes. So Nike has resolved their courts. The court has come to a settlement for the Bathe and Ape lawsuit. So this is interesting, all right? So this is for everybody that was running around with their Bathe and Apes. You know what I mean? When back in the days, I used to make fun of people with the Bathe and Apes. And this is a good place to start right here. All right, so with that being said, you guys know back in the days, all right? Let's take it back in the days. Not even just back, even in current times, I'm not a fan of bootleg clothing. People that go to Chinatown and they buy the fake Gucci, the fake, the bootleg Gucci, the bootleg Louis Vuitton and Ferragamo, etc., etc. I've never been a fan of copy of fake clothing. Nonetheless, now, with that being said, I recall this brand that was called Bathe and Ape back in the day. Bathe and Ape. That's the same brand that Lil Wayne used to wear with the hoodie. All right, with the camouflage hoodie. Bathe and Ape, a very popular brand amongst the urban community. All right, very expensive brand. But originally, I remember Bathe and Ape, they started off with shoes. All right, I might be wrong, but originally I remember Bathe and Ape started off as sneakers. All right, the sneakers bear a real resemblance to almost a copy of Air Force Ones. Now, stop right there. You guys, I'm a religious Air Force One purchaser. All right? I'm a serial Air Force One purchaser. I am a Air Force One fiend. All right? So when it comes to that, the authenticity is always a concern for me in reference to Air Force One, the beautiful sneaker. All right? Now, when I was in high school, you know, I'm getting my Air Force Ones. I started noticing people were wearing another brand that was similar to, it looked just like the Air Force Ones. They came in patent leather, different colors that I've never seen in Air Force Ones, all right? Unconventional colors, nonetheless. When I seen the shoe, I had to get up on it, and I noticed that the shoe was not an actual Air Force One. It was considered a Bathe and Ape, all right? So with that being said, Bathe and Apes, those to me, those are clown shoes in the G. I'm not sure if anybody would agree with me in the comment section. All right, you guys, make sure you guys hit that like button. I don't care if we got 10 people in the building. I don't care if we got 2,000 people in the building. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Obviously, we're going to get to this whole Kendrick Lamar and Drake. We'll get to it. Right now, we're talking about Nike settling their lawsuit with Bathe and Ape. All right, so Bathe and Ape was one of the brands that was copying Nike in the 90s. As well as Omni and the Hellcat, he has a brand, and there's another gentleman. I'm not sure the name of the brand, right? But they all their shoes resemble the Air Force One or the Dunks. So there's two Nike brands that are being copied by other shoe designers. Today we're speaking about Bathe and Ape. You guys know everybody loved Bathe and Ape. Lil Wayne made Bathe and Ape popular, as well as Pharrell Williams made Bathe and Ape popular. But nonetheless, like I said, the shoe was a clown shoe to me. So when I see people used to wear Bathe and Ape, I wasn't a big fan of them. What's going on in the comment section? Shout out to Paul Bizzle. Mike Tyson fights Jake Paul July 20th. Okay, and I do apologize. You guys, sometimes when I'm seeing your comments, I see them a little bit late after the fact, after I just left the subject, all right? But I will speak about the comment section. I will get to the comment section. But like I said, I don't know if you guys are people that used to wear Bathing Ape, but we used to make fun of people that wear Bathing Ape. To me, they were fake Air Force Ones. Now, nonetheless, they were more expensive than Air Force Ones. So I see people wearing them. I think they were like $200 to $300, $400 for a pair, obviously. But I still looked at them as bootleg, as just bootleg clown shoes, right? Nonetheless, it looks like fast forward to the future, Nike has settled their lawsuit with Bathing Ape. So shout out to Nike. And just for the record, I knew that Bathing Ape would not get away with copying Nike's designs. It just didn't make no sense to me. Now, I mean, shout out to Bathing Ape nonetheless. No disrespect to the brand. Now, you guys, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys are leaving a comment in the comment section. Let me know you're in the building. Also, make sure you guys are sharing this podcast, all right? Be sure to share this podcast. Now, moving right along. You guys, let's talk about the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight. Now, you guys know the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight is a very anticipated fight. We're all waiting for that fight. Nonetheless, there's been a lot of skepticism about this fight. All right, let's make this clear. A lot of these boxers that you're seeing that are returning to the ring, a lot of them are doing expedition-style fights. Now, when you say expedition, it kind of taints the fight. In a sense of exhibition, it seems like you're not giving your full effort. In an exhibition, it looks like the objective is not to hurt your opponent. So it doesn't sound that much appealing. All right. When I'm thinking about the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, I thought it'd be similar to an exhibition, similar to Floyd Mayweather. Now, when Mayweather does it, you know, it's cool to watch Mayweather get in the ring, but nonetheless, we're not seeing nobody actually get hurt. And, you know, we as the people, we want to see somebody actually get hurt. You know, unfortunately, it's called boxing. All right, it's not for the faint of hearts. We want to see somebody actually get hurt. That part. So I assumed the same that was going to be with Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight. Now, it seems like Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, they're trying to remove all skepticism at this point. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul officially have been sanctioned for their fight to be a professional fight, and it's going to count on both men's boxing records. Now, this is something big, all right? We already know that Jake Paul has never faced an opponent so explosive, so aggressive, so a man such as a man Mike Tyson's stature, all right? But nonetheless, the fight is actually going down. Now, like I said, we all thought it was going to be an exhibition. We all thought it was going to be similar to Mike Tyson and Roy Jones. It's not going to be that. Y'all remember when we saw the Roy Jones fight, right? Now, we know Roy Jones is a skillful fighter. Obviously, he's aged a bit. We know the power of Mike Tyson. Nowhere at one point in that fight did we take that fight serious other than the first round, I believe, right? So what I'm trying to say is most of those older gentlemen that's coming back in the ring, it's not really what we're expecting in a typical boxing match. But it looks like things are going to change. So once again, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, this is officially sanctioned as a professional fight. They're saying Mike Tyson's looking forward to knocking Jake Paul out. You guys, let me know who you guys got in the comment section. Are you guys on Mike Tyson's side or are you guys on Jake Paul's side? I'm curious to know who you guys going for. Now, I know Mike Tyson's probably is going to be, the odds is going to be with Mike Tyson. Everybody's going to favor Mike Tyson in this fight. And I'm going to be honest with you, I favor Mike Tyson in this fight also. All right? But obviously, you already know we spoke about the pros and cons. We know Mike Tyson is not as explosive as he once was. I don't know if you guys seen that video of Mike Tyson running, but Mike Tyson's not that fast. All right, that part. I like that. All right, so Daniel says he's going for Tyson. That part. We rooting for Tyson. Paul Bizzle says he's going for Tyson also. That part. We're definitely going for Tyson over here. But I'm curious to know who's actually out there for Jake Paul, because I know there's some Jake Paul fans out there. And I know there's some Mike Tyson non-believers out there. But it's going to be pretty hard to be a Mike Tyson believer if you was born in the 80s, 70s. If you was able to see Mike Tyson fight in his prime, it's a high probability that you're going to go with Mike Tyson. So shout out to Mike Tyson nonetheless. Big shout out to Jake Paul. But yes, it's sanctioned as a professional fight. All right. To Mike Tyson's defense, with all the skepticism about this fight, right? Because some people think that it's just a money grab. Obviously, Mike Tyson coming back at this age, woo-de-woo. But we've seen Mike Tyson sparring. He's looking great inside the ring. Yo, Mike, you're looking amazing inside the ring on behalf of L.O.T.S approved media. You're looking amazing in the ring. Now, when I saw you running, not so good. Not so good. Not so good, but I know you're going to compensate for your speed with your wisdom. That's what Mike Tyson. You guys, where Mike Tyson lacks in speed and maybe even slight agility because he was looking swift in the ring. But I'm pretty sure after endurance kicks in, he's going to be less swift. Mike Tyson will make up for it in wisdom. All right? He's going to compensate for the lack of speed with wisdom. That part. Shout out to Tyson. You heard? That part. Daniel. So you feel me right here, all right? It's wisdom, all right? Like I said, Jake Paul, you guys know Jake Paul is strong. Now I want to give a shout out to Jake Paul. Jake Paul, this is Jake Paul's most creditable fight. Jake Paul has never had a worthy opponent such as Mike Tyson, nor has he had a decorated opponent like Mike Tyson. All right, Mike Tyson is decorated with belts. All right, a lot of accomplishments when you talk about boxing. Jake Paul is usually fighting MMA fighters and different people outside of the realm of actual boxing. All right, so it's gonna be Jake Paul's first creditable boxing match. Creditable. And to be quite honest with you, I think the boxing match is balanced. I don't think that this is a handicap match by no means, all right? I understand Jake Paul's younger. I understand Jake Paul is faster. I understand Jake Paul is presumably stronger. I get it. But we all know Mike Tyson's history. So where Jake Paul lacks in experience with fighting fighters such as Mike Tyson, professional boxing fighters, all right? It's going to balance with Mike Tyson's lack of speed, okay? So this is not necessarily a handicap match because they're both missing. One's lacking experience, one's lacking in speed. So guess what? For his lacking experience, your speed is less of a concern because he's lacking in experience, if that makes sense, man. But nonetheless, shout out to Mike Tyson and shout out to Jake Paul, you guys. You guys get a chance, we're going to check out that fight. And you guys just let me know in the comment section. You guys let me know who you got in this fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Now, I know you guys are waiting for the elephant in the room. I know you guys want to speak about Drake. I get it. You want to speak about Kendrick Lamar? I get it. We're going to talk about it. We're gonna get to that, all right? But there's some things I want to get to before that. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys are sharing this podcast. I need everybody that's in the building. Make sure you guys are sharing this with your loved ones, the people that admire you, the people on your page, whatever platform you're watching it, whether it's from Facebook, whether it's from YouTube, or it's from Twitter. Make sure you guys are sharing this platform, share this episode. This is episode number 84. And like I said, we're on our way to episode 100. All right? We're actually 16 episodes away. So that would mean we're on episode 84 for those that can count. And I know my audience can count that part. All right? A lot. Shout out to MMG. Let's get to it. Big shout out to MMG. Reports has come in that Ross's jet plane crashed today. All right? The boss. The biggest boss. All right? No Diddy. The man plane has crashed today. Now, you guys know the most braggadocious, flamboyant, living boss of bosses. This is like, to most people it'd be a black eye, but you guys know how Ross played, all right? And it's funny thing that Ross is calling what's the name plane a cargo plane. That's the irony. This whole thing going back and forth is funny, man. This is rich people beefing. So you guys seeing rich people going at it, it really doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. Both these gentlemen are rich. Let's make this clear. But nonetheless, Rick Ross' plane went down. And they're saying by the grace of God, Rick Ross is the wing of the plane actually saved them. Now, you guys, once again, it looks like Rick Ross is safe. At first, I was concerned. I was a little bit scared. Slightly. But then I went to social network. I went on Instagram, and I seen Ross has already responded. And Ross is alluding to saying that Drake's people shot down his jet plane. All right? This is what Ross is saying. And let me see if I can see the quote for quote what Fat Boy's actually saying. But he's putting the blame on Drake. All right? And you know Drake. Drake gets all the blame. Drake getting all the blame. But once again, big shout out to Ross. You heard? Big shout out to Ross. And by the grace of God, Ross did not. He's living. All right? He survived. He survived that crash. And I don't know to what degree of the plane. I didn't see like too much heavy damage on the plane, nonetheless. But I did notice that the runway was a little bit messed up from the plane. Okay, he said my jet crashed. Drake OVO F-16 fighter jet just shot us down. So this is a quote from Renzel. All right, this is a quote from Fatboy. He says, my jet just crashed. Drake OVO F-16 fighter jet just shot us down. So I love the way he's humorous about this. You know what I mean? Shout out to Rose. Shout out to Fatboy. Shout out to Drake nonetheless. I'm happy that this man survived and he's able to joke about this, all right? Though it's not funny, you know Ross is going to find the silver line. He's going to find the joke in the matter, all right? And Buddha says don't take life too serious, all right? So this is a prime example of joking about things. Though it's not funny, we could have lost Rose, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, the double MG boss has survived the plane crash, you guys. If you didn't know, Ross' plane crashed today. He was saved by the wing of the plane. You guys know that new jet plane that Ross has with his name written on the side. You know what it's hitting for. Boss, the biggest boss. No Diddy. That part. All right, you guys, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys share this platform for me, all right? Let's get this out to the people. Also, you guys, hit that like button. We call that wiping your feet on the rug. Like I always say, show that you got manners. Don't embarrass your family. Show us that you got manners. Don't just walk in the house of the L.O.T.S approved. Make sure you wipe your feet on the rug. Show that you got manners and hit that like button. That part. Once again, shout out to Daniel in the building. All right, now, what we got? What we got left, bro? What we got left here? Bada bing, bada bing. Now, I want to speak about this. We got some hilarious stuff, man. Listen, you guys. Now this is for the men in the building. Check it out. Gilbert Arenas, all right? You guys know Gilbert Arenas. He's been popping up lately, all right? And it's in correlation with women. Now, at first, we spoke about it a couple episodes back where Gilbert Arenas was with, I forget who he was with, Nick Young, all right? So Nick Young is in the car, and they spoke about the thing that went down with Drea Michelle. Supposedly niggas is getting fellatio in the back, alright? And Nick was there to witness it while Dre getting busy in the back. We spoke about that, alright? But fast forward now, Gilbert Arenas has popped back up. Now this is something I want to ask everybody, okay? I want to know if you guys tell me, is this dastardly? Is this dishonorable? Is this despicable? I need to know from the people, alright? Now, Gilbert Arenas, he had bought a $400,000 engagement ring for his fiance, his would-be fiance. All right? So with that being said, he bought a $400,000 ring for his fiance, and they ended up breaking up prematurely 8 days after the fact. So once again, you buy your fiance a almost a $500,000 engagement ring, and y'all end up breaking up 8 days after the fact. Now, you guys know typically on a breakup, you break up and then we make up quicker, right? You probably have a few breakups before the actual breakup actually happens, right? About 4 to 5 breakups, some of us even more. Now, Gilbert Arenas now, something kicked in, the wisdom. We're back to wisdom. Wisdom kicking. So they're saying that Gilbert Arenas, once he gave her the ring and noticed that they broke up 8 days later, he reunited with his fiance, stayed with her for an additional 6 months, and while he was back with her, he replaced the diamond ring with a fake diamond ring. So check this out. He married his fiance. They broke up. Well, he engaged. He gave her the ring. They broke up 8 days later. They got back together. He got back with it, not 6 months, 4 months. Sorry about that. It's not even 6 months. I apologize. He got rid of her even faster, 4 months. So within that 4-month period, he replaced the authentic diamond ring with a fake diamond ring, a replica, that is, all right? Now, You guys, I want to hear you guys' opinion. You guys let me know at home what's your opinion on this. Is he dishonorable? Was that despicable? Or was that player? Was that dishonorable or was that honorable? Would you do that at home? You buying your fiance a $500,000 ring, you guys break up 8 days later, and then you get back with her and decide, you know what? Maybe I made a wrong decision. Maybe I prematurely judged this girl by giving her this ring. So you decide to give her a fake ring. All right. Within 4 months, you end up breaking up with that same fiance. Was that smart on his behalf, or was that dastardly? Was that dishonorable? Now, me myself, you guys let me know in the comment section. But me myself, I think that was smart. To be quite honest with you, I think that was smart. To give somebody a $400,000 ring and they're able to break up with you within 8 days of you giving them that ring, I think you made a right decision. I think you made a right decision. Now I'm looking at this comment section. It's saying Bruce. Shout out to Bruce Henlin. Shout out to Bruce Henlin. He says boss moves. All right. Daniel says gangster. All right. So I'm with you guys. That's gangster and that's some boss shit. If that's what you guys are referring to, I'm pretty sure that's what Daniel's referring to. All right. Definitely gangster. I think he made the smarter decision. I think he made a wise decision. All right, a $400,000 ring to give to somebody that would break up with you within 8 days of giving her that ring. Yeah, you made the right decision. You guys, make sure you guys hit that like button at home. All right, make sure you guys turn on your notification bells. Also, if you guys notice that I went on at 10 o'clock today, and I be going on at different times, so I need to make sure that you guys are turning on your notification bells. All right, at home. Now, you guys. We ran through it. Now you guys know this. We're gonna address the elephant in the room. I want to speak about one more thing. I want to speak about one more thing before we address the elephant in the room. All right, we're gonna get to it because I know what we all here for. Recently, you guys know Benzino, former owner of the Source magazine, Benzino, Love and Hip Hop Benzino. All right, Benzino, you guys know he's typically Benzino says things that are that people that how would you say the shock value in what Benzino. Benzino doesn't have a typical outlook on life. He has a very unique, to say the least, outlook on life. A lot of us, how would you say? I don't know how you would put it, but he can be peculiar at times. All right, Benzino's name is tossed around a lot within the industry, and not in a favorable way. Now, you guys know Benzino and his daughter, Coyle Ray. They usually have turmoil going on. Benzino, it looks like since the inception of his daughter and her music career, those two have never gotten along. And definitely I'm gonna place the blame on Benzino. Now, same as usual. Benzino recently, you guys, I don't know if you guys seen online, Benzino was seen speaking about R. Kelly. Alright? Benzino was in an interview with some weird looking niggas, some weird looking gentlemen. Shout out to him nonetheless. And the subject of R. Kelly came up. Now, Benzino said that R. Kelly deserves a second chance. Now, obviously, not that many people would share that point of view. All right? I'm pretty sure that he was alone in that room, which it kind of looked like that, but not sure. But this ruffled a lot of people's feathers. Now, I want to know if you guys at home, do you guys think that R. Kelly deserves a second chance? That's the question. When you're looking at R. Kelly's track record and the charges that he was prosecuted on, does R. Kelly actually deserve a second chance? Do people like R. Kelly with those type of charges, do they deserve a second chance? In actuality, in life, does everybody deserve a second chance according to Benzino? And I think we all know the answer to that. But you guys let me know in the comment section. Do you guys think that R. Kelly deserves a second chance? Now, asking Lord L.O.T.S. approved. I don't think R. Kelly deserves a second chance. Now, I know a lot of people may not agree with what I'm saying. All right? A lot of things that R. Kelly did would be considered heinous. In my eyes, they would be considered heinous. The things that R. Kelly subjected these women to, the treatment, the psychological impact that R. Kelly has had on all these women. The choices that R. Kelly made with his power. How R. Kelly utilized his power. How he used his power to leverage. I'm not sure if R. Kelly deserves a second chance. Now, did R. Kelly deserve life in prison? Or does he deserve life in prison? I wouldn't say that. I'm not sure. But, and I wonder how much time did R. Kelly have. Did R. Kelly get 30 years or is he facing more years? I'm not really sure about that either. But I don't think R. Kelly got life in prison. But it might turn out to be life because I think he got 30 years here and he's fighting another case. Or did he beat that other case? I'm not sure. I'm not an expert on the case. But still, the question still lies, does R. Kelly deserve a second chance? You guys let me know in the comment section. Do you guys think R. Kelly deserves a second chance? Daniel, what's going on? We checking out this comment section. I don't, that nigga did some wild shit to those women. Facts though, and I agree with you, brother. The things that he subjected those women to, I don't think R. Kelly deserves a second chance. All right, the abuse of his power, and also in comparison, sometimes the good outweigh the bad. But with R. Kelly, did the good actually outweigh the bad? What things have R. Kelly done out here to say that he deserves a second chance? I don't know R. Kelly for helping the homeless, the ghetto, poverty-stricken, disenfranchised. I don't recall R. Kelly spearheading any charities. I don't recall anybody referring to R. Kelly and holding R. Kelly in high regard if they were raised under R. Kelly. I don't know nobody that came up under R. Kelly's wing that has any good things to say about R. Kelly. The only thing that I hear about R. Kelly is that his music, we still love his music. And we're selfish like that. You know, we kind of put music above people's character. And I'm not going to say that's wrong. But what I will say is I don't believe R. Kelly deserves a second chance. That part. So nonetheless, right, Benzino said R. Kelly deserves a second chance. Benzino's daughter caught wind of this. Coi Leray. Coi Leray is a very successful artist right now of this generation. Coi Leray and Benzino never got along at all. Now, same as today. So Coi Leray basically came on Instagram and said that she denounces her father. It's gotten to the point where Coi Leray says she denounces her father. She doesn't want to have anything to do with her father. Now, I've heard about Benzino dealings with his family. There's some things there, and I don't want to make any allegations, but you guys get a chance to check out my channel. We spoke about Benzino. Benzino, when people speak about Benzino, there's always something peculiar going on with Benzino. Benzino is known, they speak about Benzino's sexuality. Benzino being caught with transgenders. Benzino sleeping in hotels, sharing beds with men. Allegedly, I've heard things of that nature of Benzino. I've heard worse of Benzino, dealing with family members. All right, allegedly incest. All right. So when speaking about Benzino and the daughter denouncing her father, I see why. It must be hell. It must be torture for Coi Leray to be associated with Benzino. Quite honest with you. And that's her father. You know we love our fathers for good or bad. There's not too much you can say about somebody's father, right? If Benzino was on drugs, I'm pretty sure Coi Leray would love her father. If Benzino was doing prison time for killings, for murder or what have you, I'm pretty sure she probably would love her father, as long as he could justify it. But there's certain things that Benzino does that is gonna make a child hard to love him. All right, and that's what Benzino has done at this point. So Coi Leray has officially denounced her father. All right, now moving right along, you guys. I want to speak about this before we speak about the Drake and Kendrick. We get into it. Listen, this is the last conversation before that one, all right? Now, I don't know if you guys had a chance to see. Hey, make sure you guys hit that like button at home. Make sure you guys are sharing this platform. All right, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Now, you guys, there was a fight that took place with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. All right, it didn't go down how typically you would expect a fight, a man of Devin Haney's stature. I think everybody, the odds was that, I think everybody was betting on Devin Haney. All right, I think Devin Haney was the one that was supposed to win that fight, but everybody predicted the fight nonetheless. And you know the white-black thing. Some people say black people, when they fight in people outside of their race, that they expect to win. Blase, blase, I heard it all. And that was kind of amusing too. Nonetheless, but you guys, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia had a fight. Now you guys know Devin Haney lost that fight to Ryan Garcia. So Ryan Garcia has been ridiculing Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia has been having a field day. He's been parading around town, celebrating his win, his successful win against Devin Haney, in which he dominated Devin Haney completely. Some would even say that Ryan Garcia destroyed Devin Haney. You know what I mean? Similar kind of like the Russian destroyed Rocky. All right, if he dies, he dies. Drago. If he dies, he dies. That part. Now, with that being said, there's reports coming out on Ryan Garcia. They're saying that Ryan Garcia tested for, what's that? Performance enhancement drugs, PDS, performance enhancement drugs. All right. They're saying amid the fight, Ryan Garcia tested positive for performance enhancement drugs. Listen, there's a lot of people mad at Ryan Garcia. A lot of people were happy with Ryan Garcia's win at first. I think even Gervonta Davis was happy about Ryan Garcia's fight. They was even considering doing a rematch. All right. Conor McGregor came to see Ryan Garcia. I believe he went backstage or what have you, and he shook his hand and gave him praise, gave him his flowers, all right, in an honorable way, like a scholar and a gentleman that he is. Nonetheless, everybody gave Ryan Garcia their flowers. All right. This was a low blow to everybody that gave him his flowers. Basically, it was a low blow. All right. Nobody expected for Ryan Garcia to test positive for performance enhancement drugs, aka steroids. Nobody expected that. So a lot of people feel like Ryan Garcia, he basically lied to them. He lied to them. He deceived them. People are considering Ryan Garcia as diabolical at this point. Throughout all the melee, Ryan Garcia, he promoted the fight in an untraditional way. Ryan Garcia, he antagonized his opponent. He received all the love from the people and the accolades for winning that fight. All the flowers he received, only for people to want to take back their flowers, to take back their compliments. So obviously, you guys know that Conor McGregor had to chime in. Conor McGregor chimed in. Also, Gervonta Davis chimed in. Now, Conor McGregor said, if I see you, if we see each other, don't say nothing to me. In which Garcia, he's throwing some threats at the man also. Let me see exactly what he said. Let's see here. All right, Conor McGregor goes off on Ryan Garcia. He says, don't come near me. If I see you ever, I'm actually disgusted. So, Conor McGregor's disgusted by Ryan Garcia. And Gervonta Davis I think he DM'd Ryan Garcia and telling Ryan Garcia, because at first Gervonta Davis was standing up for Ryan Garcia. He said they just don't want Ryan Garcia to win. They'll do anything for him to take that win from Ryan Garcia. That's a quote-unquote from Gervonta Davis. But Gervonta Davis had to double back after hearing the new report of the steroid use, right? So Gervonta Davis had to double back because now his integrity's on the line. Gervonta Davis said he's going to beat him up if this is true. He said he's going to beat up Ryan Garcia if he finds out this is true. All right. Now, I don't know if he's referring to in real life or he's talking about the rematch or if the rematch is even possible at this moment. But nonetheless, you guys, Ryan Garcia did testify for, he tested for performance enhancement drugs. That part, man. Thumbs down for Ryan Garcia. Thumbs down for Ryan Garcia. That's despicable. Very dishonorable. Even Devin Haney actually chimed in. All right, Devin Haney chimed in. He said, people die in this sport. This isn't a joking matter. All right. So with that being said, obviously, yes, people do die in the sport of boxing. People suffer injuries that jeopardize their quality of life. All right. If you get hit too hard. And Ryan Garcia did a number on Devin Haney. He really did a number on Devin Haney. So honestly, I think what Devin Haney is saying is warranted, all right? It's not a joking matter. If Ryan Garcia used performance enhancement drugs, that's not a joking matter, all right? Because what he did, I think he even alluded to saying that he broke Devin Haney's jaw. Now, first of all, Ryan Garcia came in 3 pounds over. He was 3 pounds over the designated weight, which is 140. So he weighed in at, I think, 143.5. So Ryan Garcia weighs in at 143.5. So you're already 3.5 pounds overweight, the weight that you're supposed to meet. And then on top of that, you're using performance enhancement drugs. That's kind of crazy. All right, so they're calling for Ryan Garcia to be banned from the sport of boxing at this moment. They're considering banning Ryan Garcia from the sport of boxing. That part. Shout out to Tyrone Jones in the building. All right, 777 love from Dre Day. 77 that part. Big shout out to Dre Day. Rest in peace to my brother Dre Day. Nonetheless, rest in peace to my brother Dre Day. Big shout out to Planet Goddammit. Let me pull my dogs up here. All right, big shout out to Planet Goddammit. Anger in boxing is needed, but also respect for the sport. That part. All right, shout out to Tyrone in the building. 777. Love for Dre Day. Giving a shout out to Dre Day. Rest in peace, Dre Day. All right, that part. Bada bing. Fact though. Rest in peace, Dre. All right. So like I said, man, Ryan Garcia is a big disappointment, man. Shout out to Devin Haney. It's looking like they're trying to make it where that loss doesn't even count against Devin Haney's record. All right. They're trying to have Devin Haney basically like as if that fight never took place. All right, record-wise. Definitely. I ain't gonna lie. If I was in Devin Haney's place, if that was me in that fight, I would call for Ryan Garcia to be banned from the sport of boxing. All right, you guys, listen. Make sure you guys are sharing this platform. Make sure you guys are sharing episode number 84. All right, this is the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. Once again, episode 84. We're 16 episodes away from episode 100. That part. All right. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. We're on all platforms. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're also streaming from YouTube. That part. Make sure you guys turn your notification bells on too. Now, this is a conversation that everybody's been waiting for. We went through all that just to get to this point right here. Now, we'll speak about the elephant in the room. Yeah, we're going to talk about the Drake and Kendrick Lamar war. This is a war. It's all out war. Nothing short of it. Nothing short of a war. All right? Now, as of recently, Kendrick Lamar dropped a response to Drake. Now, you guys know Drake, Kendrick Lamar sparked this whole. Let's go down the timeline. Kendrick Lamar started this war. All right? Now, Kendrick Lamar started a war in which Drake replied. We all were waiting for Drake's reply. A lot of us were holding it against Drake as if Drake wasn't going to reply in a timely fashion, in which he contrary to what we thought, he did reply, I think, within a week, 6 to 7 days. That part. That's timely. That's sufficient. That's sufficient. Now, with that being said, Drake responded. Now, Kendrick didn't drop a respond record, and then Drake hit him with another record. Now, Drake dropped the AI record that had Tupac. He had got Tupac and Snoop. Now, obviously, Tupac's not here. All right? So, he received a lot of backlash for putting an AI Tupac on the record. Obviously, you know Tupac's legacy. Tupac didn't authorize his voice being used in that fashion. I was against it also. A lot of people look down on Drake for using Tupac's vocals, Tupac AI, as well as Snoop Dogg. Now, I don't know if Snoop Dogg signed off on it, but I know one thing. Snoop Dogg was on the record, all right? Snoop Dogg AI. But I didn't hear Snoop Dogg actually say anything about it. I think he said something, but he said something vague. Snoop did not actually say he was opposed to it. And if somebody seen something, send it to me. But I didn't think Snoop Dogg, I didn't think that he opposed it. Now, typically, I would think that Tupac would not, not Tupac, I would think Snoop Dogg would not let Drake use his AI or use any likeness of him. All right? But nonetheless, Drake was forced to remove this from all streaming platforms. So the same as J. Cole removed 7 Minute Drill, what's the name? Drake removed his track also from all streaming platforms. He was forced to because, you know, a lawsuit was pending at this point. Because Tupac's estate was threatening to sue Drake. All right? So now, we have one shot, 2 shots let off, 1 shot let off, all right? Three records out at this point. So now we get to this point actually right now. Kendrick recently dropped a record, and Kendrick dropped 2 records, all right? First of all, Kendrick dropped a record called Euphoria. You guys let me know. Were you guys feeling that Euphoria record? Let me know in the comment section how you guys feel about that Euphoria record. But nonetheless, he dropped a record called Euphoria. Now, you guys, excuse me. Let me drink some water. Now, with that being said, when you hear the technicality in Euphoria, it's not like the first record. It's not like that. Like that was straight to the point. There was some double entendres there, but it wasn't that difficult to decipher. All right, it wasn't like the Bible. It wasn't in parables like this new record. All right. Now he dropped the record once again called Euphoria. I believe it was a 6-minute record, 6 to 7 minutes. I'm going with 6. I think it was a 6-minute record. With that being said, there's a lot of double entendres, triple entendres, a lot of technicality in that, all right? So what I'm saying is, I feel like, you guys let me know if you guys agree with me. You guys let me know. This is an unbiased platform. You guys tell me your opinion in the comment section. I'm curious to know. Nonetheless, Kendrick was a little bit technical, a little bit too subliminal, all right? It was hard to decipher. I'm still deciphering Euphoria. There's a lot of metaphors in Euphoria that, like I said, they're triple entendres. So when you first hear the record, you get the punchline. But then after a while, you keep listening to the record and you find another punchline within that punchline. So it becomes a triple entendre. All right? So I feel like Kendrick Lamar he's going over the public's head with Euphoria. It's a little bit too technical. And the record was a little bit too long for my liking. Now, I'm not saying that you can't do a 6-minute record, but I kind of grew tired of Kendrick Lamar's voice. Now, you guys, don't shoot the messenger. But listen, Kendrick Lamar's voice gets annoying at times. Let me know if you agree with me. Kendrick Lamar's voice gets annoying at times. Kendrick Lamar seems like he's trying to mimic Andre 3000, same voice. But the difference is, I never get tired of Andre 3000's voice. But I tend to get tired of Kendrick Lamar's voice. It's a little bit annoying. Alright? But I'm not taking from Kendrick. Because Kendrick, let's make this clear, even with his annoying voice, I still love Kendrick as an artist. L.O.T.S. we support Kendrick Lamar. Yes, he's top 3 artists right now in current day time, all right? And I'm not, and this is excluding the veterans, excluding the Jay-Z's and Kanye's, and this is excluding that crowd, all right? For the current generation, he is the top 3, all right, nonetheless. But like I said, I get tired of his voice. It's a little annoying. But not to the point where I don't listen to him. I still enjoy Kendrick Lamar's music, all right? So when I listen to Euphoria, once again, in reference to his voice, I got tired of his voice. Kendrick Lamar, he was a lot of different patterns. Dexterity was there and everything. Hey, you guys, relax. The dog's tripping. Now, you guys don't know I got bullies, I got dogs. So if you see the screen shaking right now, it's because the dogs just came through and shook shit up right now. Hey, relax. Sheesh. All right, so now, Kendrick Lamar, voice got a little annoying. 6 minutes of this annoying voice. I had to actually listen to 6 minutes of that annoying voice. You guys let me know. Are you guys feeling Euphoria? Let me know in the comment section how you guys feel about Euphoria. Is that a strong record? Who do you guys think is at the forefront right now between Drake and Kendrick Lamar? Who is at the front right now? Me, here, I have Kendrick Lamar taking the lead. Now, originally, before this new record, I don't know if you guys know, today or yesterday, a new record dropped, right? So Kendrick Lamar has a new record out there. Let me see. What's the name of Kendrick Lamar's latest record? Let me check this out right quick. Yeah, you guys make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Let me pull up Kendrick Lamar. Let me see the name of this record. I have to remember all these diss records. All right. Kendrick Lamar. Okay, 616 in LA. All right. So Kendrick Lamar's new record is called, the new diss record is called 616 in LA. Now, this as opposed to Euphoria has less triple entendres. This as opposed to Euphoria, his voice is not getting annoying. This as opposed to Euphoria, he has consistent punchlines. I'm not getting annoyed by the patterns. His voice fluctuation. Listen, we're going in depth. I'm not going to stay too long on that part, but just the way his voice, switching the octaves on his voice, it was great and like that. That song that he did with Metro Boomin, the first diss record, but now his voice is getting a little annoying. He's switching the octaves a little bit too much, and he did it for 6 minutes straight. It was annoying. So up until Euphoria, when I heard Euphoria, let's be clear. When Kendrick Lamar dropped Euphoria, I had Drake at the forefront. Make it clear, when Kendrick Lamar dropped Euphoria, Drake was at the forefront. I had Drake taking the lead in this war. Alright? Drake had taken the lead because Kendrick Lamar Euphoria kind of ruined it for me. And I knew that Drake would respond with a better record. And keep in mind, y'all, they're saying that Drake has a bomb to drop. They're saying that Drake has a record, a serious record to drop. So we're still waiting in anticipation. Hip-hop is alive. Let's be clear here. Hip-hop is alive. This is one of the best times to be alive in this culture. Let's make this clear. This event, this thing that's going on, this movement is turning into a movement. It's making other people want to be more competitive. It's bringing back lyricism in hip-hop, which is much needed. Hip-hop lost its edge prior to this. A lot of singing going on, a lot of auto-tunes going on, a lot of tight clothes and painted fingernails going on. Let's be clear. Hip-hop was getting extremely soft, and they were trying to push hip-hop to the side. Don't forget about Afro beats. I know it's a thing of the past at this moment, but at one moment they were saying that the executives was scouting Afro beats artists as opposed to typically a hip-hop artist. All right? So remember, hip-hop was getting soft. There were no more battle MCs. Nobody was battling in hip-hop. It was just, I'm gonna unalive you. That's all they were saying. When I catch you, I'm gonna do something to you. That's the most we was getting out of it. When you're hearing drill records, that's not battle rap. Drill music is not battle rap at all. What we're witnessing right now is traditional battle rap. So shout out to all parties once again. All right? And like I said, though we're speaking about Drake and Kendrick, and yes, Kendrick has took the lead. Kendrick took the lead from Drake. Both gentlemen are winning. Shout out to Fatboy, shout out to Ross. Ross is winning also. Anybody that's taking place in hip-hop battling right now is winning. All right? And this is going to be amazing if nobody gets hurt. Let me tell you something. If nobody gets hurt throughout all these battles, that means we won as a culture. Hip-hop is winning as a culture. So what we got to try to do, y'all, we got to try to leave comments in the comment section and ask these rappers not to get physical. Hip-hop needs battle rap at this point, but we don't need to jeopardize it with the violence. Now, I know I'm not saying that, I'm not saying, of course, I have nothing to do with it. I can't stop the violence. But what we can do is tell them that we don't want that. So leave in the comment section. I want to see stuff like that. When you guys are looking at other platforms, you're on DJ Academics, Say Cheese, No Jumper, whatever platform you're on. Let's leave comments like I hope this doesn't end in violence. We don't want to see no violence. Hip hop is revived at this moment. Hip hop has revived itself and has proven again why this platform, why hip hop is needed, the necessity of hip hop, why hip hop is essential in society, in modern society, the importance of hip hop. We've proved that. All right. Hip hop has gotten back its edge. And like I said, you guys, this is not stopping no time soon. It's a typhoon. It's a tsunami. It's a domino effect. It's a ripple effect. It's going to continue to grow. I don't think this is going to stop no time soon. All right? It put the competitive nature back in hip hop. So, back to Drake and Kendrick. All right, so now Kendrick dropped a new record called 616 in L.A. 616 in L.A. I don't know what is this reference to. A lot of people say a lot of subliminal things. So you know about Kendrick. Kendrick is an extremely intelligent person. He has double, triple, quadruple entendres, all right? And I don't even know if there's a quadruple entendre, but I'm pretty sure it probably do exist. But if they do exist, he's probably already done it before. Mr. Kendrick, Mr. Morale, The Stepper, and Mad City, How to Pimp a Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City, all that. His latest record is like that. I have Kendrick Lamar at the forefront this moment. You guys let me know. Who do you guys have? I want to know in the comment section, who do you guys have in this battle at this moment? Who do you guys think is winning at this moment? All right? Me, myself, I got Kendrick at the forefront. Kendrick, he outdid himself on 616 in LA. That right there was it's not a nail in the coffin. Let's not be hasty. Let's not jump the gun. It's not a nail in the coffin. It's by far over for Drake. All right? But things are looking amazing as in what they've contributed to this war. All right? Shout out to Drake and shout out to Kendrick. I think all of us, I think the whole hip-hop community, both those brothers, they're flowers at this moment. Big shout out to Drake and shout out to Kendrick. For them, because they've been responding quick. You guys know that Nas took a while to respond to Jay-Z. Throughout the history of hip-hop, it's not like everybody responded immediately. Some people took a little bit of time. Now, Drake could have waited till he's dropping a project. He could have made a marketing ploy with the response, as well as Kendrick. But they threw all the marketing to the side. They threw all the clout chasing to the side. They threw all the potential record sales they could have sold off the back of a response to the side. All right? And they decided to just get it in, mano y mano. And I'm loving it right now. Drake and Kendrick, they're doing their numbers. They're doing their numbers. And like I said, Kendrick is at the forefront right now with 616 in L.A. But remember I told you guys, Drake is on the way. Rumor has it, even Joe Budden said it, a lot of different platforms, a lot of creditable platforms are saying that Drake has he has a bomb to drop, all right? So I don't know if it's going to be the showstopper. I don't know who's going to drop the showstopper. I don't know who's going to end this soiree, this lyrical joust. I don't know who's going to end it. You're talking about two worthy opponents, two sophisticated rappers, two battle-tested rappers. Kendrick Lamar's battle-tested, obviously. Drake is battle-tested, obviously. But there's levels to this shit. There's levels to it, all right? And once again, these niggas, they showing a great display of how it's supposed to be done. And I hope that they use good sportsmanship also, because I see Kendrick Lamar on Euphoria. He's alluding to putting his hands on people. So I see Kendrick Lamar's talking gangster, talking about nothing's going to happen to my family. I hear it, Kendrick. Now, I'd expect that from Drake, all right? Usually I'd expect that from Drake, but it's coming out of Kendrick Lamar's mouth, all right? Once again, shout out to both parties. Amazing time to be alive in hip-hop. We're going to keep you guys updated with this beef. Let's see, I don't know. Where's Ross at? Excuse me. Oh my God. Like my throat dry as hell. Golly. Where's Ross at? Ross said, where's your cars at? You guys get ready for the Rick Ross car show. But we asking Ross, where's your rhymes at? But I know Fat Boy Ross probably not gonna respond until somebody say something to him. To be honest with you, I don't think nobody want no pressure with Ross. Let's just be clear. I don't think Drake wants no pressure with Ross. So Ross is gonna milk this. Ross is gonna do his thing. But this may not last too long for Ross, as in the beef. All right. We probably won't get the pleasure of hearing another Rick Ross response. Now, will he respond in some capacity? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Ross is going to respond in some type of capacity. But for the most part, I don't know if Ross is going to be engaging in a full-on battle with Drake anytime soon. It seems like Drake has his mind set and his eyes fixed on Kendrick Lamar. All right? Nonetheless, shout out to Drake. Oh, you guys get a chance. Drake has responded on IG. So Drake is saying that he's going to respond to everybody. So I might have to take that back, all right? We might get a chance. We might be fortunate enough to see Ross come back with another record, because it seems like Drake has a record aimed at everybody. He's trying to finish everybody. This is not from me. This is from Champagne Poppy's mouth. You guys get a chance, go on IG, go on Academics, go on any one of those pages. Go on Drake's Champagne Poppy page, all right? He's responding. Drake is responding with movie memes, all right? So movies, movie skits, movie little sound bites from movies and stuff like that, in which that there's a sound bite from some movie that Drake has, in which the person is in the movie saying that he has something for everybody. So Drake is basically saying that he has something for everybody. So it looks like Aubrey is going to be addressing everybody once again, which is always a good thing. Big shout out to Drake. I've never seen a rapper battle 20 niggas. Big shout out to Drake, you know what I mean? But let's be clear right now. For right now, only for right now, Kendrick has stolen the lead in this battle, all right? Now, L.O.T.S Approved Media, Don't Shoot the Messenger Podcast, episode number 84. Once again, you guys, I'm the incomparable, the art, the imitator, but cannot be duplicated, the one they took their style from. I'm the elected, the appointed voice of the streets. I'm the one that keeps creating what they keep taking. This is powered by L.O.T.S Approved Media. I want to welcome everyone to the Don't Shoot the Messenger Podcast, episode number 84. Once again, you guys, we're 16 episodes from episode 100. All right? And that's gonna be a major milestone for this platform, all right? Don't Shoot the Messenger. All right, you guys. This is about that time. Now, you guys know how I always say it, man. Show the universe your gratitude. Be happy for the things that you got. If you focus on the things that you don't have, how do you expect God to bless you? How do you expect God to bring more into your life? All right? The highest mountain has the best view. Keep climbing that mountain. No matter the obstacles, the mountain lions and all that. I know it's a steep mountain, but keep climbing that mountain. It has the best view. All right? Discouragement and failure are the stepping stones to success. I say the same thing every time I end this podcast. And if you guys start utilizing it, trust me, you guys are going to see improvements in your life. Major improvements in your life. Show the universe gratitude. Nobody's promised tomorrow. You guys, hopefully we can meet up next Friday. I want you guys to enjoy your weekend. With that being said, I'm going to play some outro music on our way out. Out ya. You know what I mean? That part. I want you guys, make sure you guys enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Rest in peace to Dre Day. You guys get a chance. Dre Day funeral tomorrow. Posted all over social network, all over Facebook. You guys can see the address and things of that nature. Check on my page. Alright? Rest in peace, Andre Green. Rest in peace, Andre Green. AKA Dre Day. That part. L.O.T.S Approved Media, Don't Shoot the Messenger Podcast, episode number 84. That part, y'all. We out. Grrr.